Did you know if you managed to hold 13.33 Pi coins for 15 years or 33.33 Pi coins for 10 years you would become financially free or retire early? Sounds too good to be true, right? But you heard me right. Watch this full video and don't skip any second, because at the end you will discover the hidden truth that the entire Chinese Pi network community knows about the future of Pi network. This is true content. Cryptocurrencies have reshaped the financial landscape over the past decade, offering a unique investment opportunity for those willing to navigate the dynamic and often turbulent market. One term that has become synonymous with cryptocurrency investing is hodling, a playful misspelling of hold that has come to represent a steadfast commitment to long-term asset retention. In this video we will explore the concept of hodling and its potential to transform cryptocurrency enthusiasts into millionaires. To set the stage, let's first reflect on the remarkable journey of Bitcoin, the pioneer of cryptocurrencies, as it evolved from being worth mere cents to reaching the zenith of success, with each Bitcoin commanding thousands of dollars. Bitcoin's story serves as a testament to the incredible possibilities that await those who possess the patience and foresight to hold. The Chinese Pi network community in particular holds a unique and powerful secret that stems from their pivotal role in Bitcoin's historical success. They were instrumental in driving Bitcoin to its all-time high, showcasing their profound understanding of the cryptocurrency landscape. This insider knowledge positions them to recognize the immense potential of Pi network and its ability to reshape the future of finance. Having played a significant role in shaping the cryptocurrency market, the Chinese Pi network community understands the importance of not underestimating the transformative power of Pi. Please show us some love by giving this video a thumbs up. Your like signal to the YouTube algorithm how important this video is helping us reach more pioneers like you. Don't forget to drop a comment with Pi to the moon to join the conversation. If you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on our latest videos. I warmly welcome. This channel gives the best news and update on all cryptocurrency. Let's proceed. They recognize that Pi, backed by a strong and engaged community, can usher in a new era of financial empowerment, wealth creation, and global economic influence. Their experience with Bitcoin has given them invaluable insights into the dynamics of digital currencies and the immense opportunities they can unlock. In essence, the Chinese Pi network community's deep-rooted understanding of cryptocurrency markets and their history underscores the significance of Pi network as a game-changer in the world of finance. Their involvement and commitment to Pi's success are not to be taken lightly, as they hold the key to unlocking Pi's full potential and driving it toward unprecedented heights. Let's start by understanding the rise of Bitcoin. At first in the annals of digital currency history, Bitcoin's journey is nothing short of legendary. Born in obscurity, Bitcoin's early days were characterized by obscurity and skepticism, but as it steadily emerged from the shadows, it began to transform the way we perceive and interact with money. Bitcoin's early days and historical price trajectory. When Bitcoin was first introduced by its mysterious creator Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009, it was virtually worthless. In those nascent days, you could acquire thousands of Bitcoin for just a few dollars. It was a novelty and experiment in digital cash with no real-world value. Yet as the years unfolded, Bitcoin embarked on an unprecedented price trajectory. It surged from being virtually worthless to breaking the $1 mark, a milestone that at the time seemed monumental. However, this was just the beginning. Bitcoin continued to defy expectations, smashing through price barriers year after year. Key events and factors that contributed to Bitcoin's growth and adoption. The meteoric rise of Bitcoin was not merely a product of chance, but a culmination of critical events and factors. Cypherpunk ideals. Bitcoin was built on the ideals of cypherpunks, a group of privacy-focused technologists. Their commitment to a decentralized, trustless financial system laid the foundation for Bitcoin's development. Blockchain technology. The innovative blockchain technology underlying Bitcoin offered a transparent and immutable ledger. This breakthrough concept resonated with those seeking a fairer, more secure financial system. Media coverage and public awareness. Bitcoin gained traction through media coverage and word of mouth. As more people became aware of its potential, interest in Bitcoin grew exponentially. Market demand. Bitcoin's limited supply of 21 million coins created scarcity, driving demand, and consequently its price. Investment by visionaries. Early adopters and visionaries recognized Bitcoin's potential and invested heavily in its development, helping to stabilize and advance the cryptocurrency. The significance of sense of being an early Bitcoin adopter. Being an early adopter of Bitcoin came with both risks and those who believed in its potential during its early days and had the foresight to accumulate coins at low prices experienced life-changing wealth. They became millionaires, and in some cases billionaires, as Bitcoin's price soared. The early adopters not only reaped financial benefits but also played a crucial role in shaping the cryptocurrency ecosystem. They were pioneers in a digital frontier, helping to validate and advance the concept of decentralized digital currency. Bitcoin's journey from obscurity to prominence serves as a testament to the incredible opportunities that can arise from early adoption and steadfast belief in the potential of emerging technologies. Yet as we look ahead, we find ourselves on the cusp of another cryptocurrency revolution, this time centered around the Pi network. In the following sections, we'll explore the potential of Pi network and how hodling its native Pi coins can lead to a journey of financial transformation similar to that of Bitcoin. Picture a world where financial empowerment is accessible to everyone regardless of age, location, or financial status. A world where a revolutionary digital currency Pi has the potential to transform lives, create wealth, and connect communities across the globe. Money as we know it has always been a tool for trade and exchange, but what if it could be more than that? What if money could hold intrinsic value, not backed by a central authority but by the people who use it? Enter Pi Network, a groundbreaking cryptocurrency that has the potential to redefine the way we perceive money, wealth, and financial inclusion. But why should you pay attention to Pi Network? How can owning just 13.33 Pi coins for 15 years or 33.33 Pi coins for 10 years potentially make you rich before the end of 2023? Let's dive deep into the Pi Network phenomenon and explore the intriguing factors that make it a game changer. The hypothetical scenario: holding 333 Pi coins for 15 years. In this hypothetical scenario, you embark on a journey of long-term investment with Pi coins. You understand the true wealth building often requires patience and a steadfast belief in the underlying technology and mission of the network. Your goal is to see how this commitment could potentially pay off over time. Calculating potential wealth accumulation. To estimate the potential wealth accumulation, we'll make assumptions about the future price of Pi coins based on the network's utility and adoption. Please note that these calculations are speculative and for illustrative purposes only. The actual outcomes may vary significantly. Let's assume that over 15 years Pi coins experience substantial growth, reaching an all-time high price similar to Bitcoin's journey. For the sake of this calculation, we'll assume that each Pi coin reaches a value of $60,000. Holding 33.33 Pi coins at a price of $60,000 per coin would result in a total Pi coin wealth of $2 million. This represents a substantial accumulation of wealth that can open doors to financial security and a world of opportunities. Pi Network, a currency driven by utility and value. The true power of any currency lies in its utility and the demand it generates. Unlike traditional fiat currencies backed by governments and gold, Pi Network derives its value from its usage. As more people embrace Pi and utilize it to purchase goods and services, its value increases exponentially. The more variety of products and services Pi can buy, the more influential it becomes in the world of finance. This self-sustaining mechanism ensures that the value of Pi is not solely determined by speculators but by everyday users, making it a powerful and stable cryptocurrency. Accessibility and mass adoption. One of the major pitfalls faced by early cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin was their lack of accessibility. Mining Bitcoin required high-end hardware and significant energy consumption, making it a pursuit restricted to a few tech-savvy enthusiasts. Pi Network revolutionizes this notion by enabling anyone with a mobile device to earn Pi coins effortlessly. This inclusivity ensures that millions of people worldwide can be part of Pi's vision, laying the groundwork for mass adoption. As this young generation takes over, Pi's value is poised to skyrocket and early adopters stand to benefit the most. Having and scarcity, a unique approach. The concept of having has been pivotal in the success of Bitcoin, driving its value by creating scarcity. However, Pi Network adopts a unique approach to having, making it even more intriguing. Having happens exponentially based on user engagement milestones, meaning the supply limit of Pi will eventually be capped. This scarcity factor, coupled with the growing number of users, has the potential to propel Pi's value to unprecedented heights. The later one joins the Pi Network, the fewer Pi coins they will possess, making early adopters key beneficiaries. Pi Marketplace, a hub of value and opportunity. The Pi Marketplace is set to be a game changer in the cryptocurrency space. As hundreds of thousands of Pi-powered e-commerce stores emerge, users will have the freedom to buy real goods and services using their Pi coins. This adds a tangible and practical dimension to the currency, creating an ecosystem of trade and value. The more people utilize Pi for daily transactions, the higher its value will climb, further enticing new users to join the network. Security and long-term viability. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires physical storage of coins and can lead to the loss of assets, Pi Network's mobile-based approach ensures higher security and easier access to holdings. As more people experience the transformative effects of Pi, the network will witness continuous growth and acceptance. Pi's inherent value will not solely rely on scarcity but on its ability to empower the masses and enrich lives. Overcoming doubt, the key to global reach. The biggest hurdle for Pi Network at this stage is skepticism and doubt. However, once these doubts are eliminated, there will be no limits to how far Pi can spread across the world. The power of community and word of mouth will play a crucial role in driving global adoption. As more people witness the positive changes Pi brings to the lives of those around them, they will naturally gravitate towards this transformative currency. Furthermore, with the active involvement of the Chinese Pi Network community, China is poised to become the birthplace of a substantial number of individual Pi Network millionaires. As Pi's utility grows and its adoption expands, those who have diligently accumulated Pi coins are well positioned to witness significant increases in their wealth. This accumulation of wealth among Chinese Pi Network enthusiasts can lead to China boasting a remarkable concentration of millionaires who have reaped the rewards of their early adoption and belief in the transformative power of Pi. The potential for wealth in the Chinese Pi Network community. The commitment and foresight of the Chinese Pi Network community are likely to result in not only individual wealth but also the collective empowerment of a considerable segment of the population as China continues to play a pivotal role in the global economy. The financial stability and influence of Chinese Pi network enthusiasts can contribute to the nation's economic prosperity and the personal financial success of its citizens. Pi network represents a paradigm shift in the world of finance, unlocking the potential for global financial inclusion and prosperity. Its accessibility, utility, and unique halving mechanism make it a rare gem in the vast sea of cryptocurrencies. By understanding the underlying principles and embracing Pi's vision, early adopters stand to reap tremendous benefits in the near future. So will you be part of the next financial revolution? Does 1,333 Pi coins for 15 years or 3333 Pi coins for 10 years pave the way to your financial freedom before the end of 2023? The answer lies in your hands. Embrace the power of Pi network and join the ranks of forward thinkers who are shaping the world's financial landscape one Pi at a time. As we conclude this exploration of the incredible potential of Pi network and its role in reshaping the world of finance, we invite you part of this exciting journey. Your support and active participation are key to unlocking the full potential of Pi network. Together we can shape the future of finance one Pi at a time. Music. Did you know if you managed to hold 13.33 Pi coins for 15 years or 33.33 Pi coins for 10 years, you would become financially free or retire? The entire Chinese Pi network community knows about the future of Pi network. This is true. Before we dive into the content, please show us some love by giving this video a thumbs up. Your like signal to the YouTube algorithm how important this video is, helping us reach more pioneers like you. Don't forget to drop a comment with Pi to the moon to join the conversation. If you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Currencies have reshaped the financial landscape over the past decade, offering a unique investment opportunity for those willing to navigate the dynamic and often turbulent market. One term that has become synonymous with cryptocurrency investing is hodling, a playful misspelling of hold that has come to represent a steadfast commitment to long-term asset retention. In this video we will explore the concept of hodling and its potential to transform cryptocurrency enthusiasts into millionaires. To set the stage, let's first reflect on the remarkable journey of Bitcoin, the pioneer of cryptocurrencies, as it evolved from being worth mere cents to reaching the zenith of success, with each Bitcoin commanding thousands of dollars. Bitcoin's story serves as a testament to the incredible possibilities that await those who possess the patience and foresight to hold. The Chinese Pi network community in particular holds a unique and powerful secret that stems from their pivotal role in Bitcoin's historical success. They were instrumental in driving Bitcoin to its all-time high, showcasing their profound understanding of the cryptocurrency landscape. This insider knowledge positions them to recognize the immense potential of Pi network and its ability to reshape the future of finance. Having played a significant role in shaping the cryptocurrency market, the Chinese Pi network community understands the importance of not underestimating the transformative power of Pi. They recognize that Pi, backed by a strong and engaged community, can usher in a new era of financial empowerment, wealth creation, and global economic influence. Their experience with Bitcoin has given them invaluable insights into the dynamics of digital currencies and the immense opportunities they can unlock. In essence, the Chinese Pi network community's deep-rooted understanding of cryptocurrency markets and their history underscores the significance of Pi network as a game-changer in the world of finance. Their involvement and commitment to Pi's success are not to be taken lightly, as they hold the key to unlocking Pi's full potential and driving it toward unprecedented heights. Let's start by understanding the rise of Bitcoin. At first in the annals of digital currency history, Bitcoin's journey is nothing short of legendary. Born in obscurity, Bitcoin's early days were characterized by obscurity and skepticism, but as it steadily emerged from the shadows, it began to transform the way we perceive and interact with money. Bitcoin's early days and historical price trajectory. When Bitcoin was first introduced by its mysterious creator Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009, it was virtually worthless. In those nascent days, you could acquire thousands of Bitcoin for just a few dollars. It was a novelty, an experiment in digital cash with no real-world value. Yet as the years unfolded, Bitcoin embarked on an unprecedented price trajectory. It surged from being virtually worthless to breaking the $1 mark, a milestone that at the time seemed monumental. However, this was just the beginning. Bitcoin continued to defy expectations, smashing through price barriers year after year. Key events and factors that contributed to Bitcoin's growth and adoption. The meteoric rise of Bitcoin was not merely a product of chance but a culmination of critical events and factors. Cypherpunk ideals. Bitcoin was built on the ideals of cypherpunks, a group of privacy-focused technologists. Their commitment to a decentralized, trustless financial system laid the foundation for Bitcoin's development. Blockchain technology. The innovative blockchain technology underlying Bitcoin offered a transparent and immutable ledger. This breakthrough concept resonated with those seeking a fairer, more secure financial system. Media coverage and public awareness. Bitcoin gained traction through media coverage and word of mouth as more people became aware of its potential. Interest in Bitcoin grew exponentially. Market demand. Bitcoin's limited supply of 21 million coins created scarcity, driving demand and consequently its price. Investment by visionaries. Early adopters and visionaries recognized Bitcoin's potential and invested heavily in its development. Helping to stabilize and advance the cryptocurrency. The significance of sense of being an early Bitcoin adopter. Being an early adopter of Bitcoin came with both risks, and those who believed in its potential during its early days and had the foresight to accumulate coins at low prices experienced life-changing wealth. They became millionaires and in some cases billionaires as Bitcoin's price soared. The early adopters not only reaped financial benefits but also played a crucial role in shaping the cryptocurrency ecosystem. They were pioneers in a digital frontier, helping to validate and advance the concept of decentralized digital currency. Bitcoin's journey from obscurity to prominence serves as a testament to the incredible opportunities that can arise from early adoption and steadfast belief in the potential of emerging technologies. Yet as we look ahead, we find ourselves on the cusp of another cryptocurrency revolution, this time centered around the Pi network. In the following sections we'll explore the potential of Pi network and how hodling its native Pi coins can lead to a journey of financial transformation similar to that of Bitcoin. Picture a world where financial empowerment is accessible to everyone regardless of age, location, or financial status. A world where a revolutionary digital currency Pi has the potential to transform lives, create wealth, and connect communities across the globe. Money as we know it has always been a tool for trade and exchange, but what if it could be more than that? What if money could hold intrinsic value, not backed by a central authority but by the people who use it? Enter Pi network, a groundbreaking cryptocurrency that has the potential to redefine the way we perceive money, wealth, and financial inclusion. But why should you pay attention to Pi network? How can owning just 13.33 Pi coins for 15 years or 33.33 Pi coins for 10 years potentially make you rich before the end of 2023? Let's dive deep into the Pi network phenomenon and explore the intriguing factors that make it a game changer. The hypothetical scenario: holding 333 Pi coins for 15 years. In this hypothetical scenario, you embark on a journey of long-term investment with Pi coins. You understand the true wealth building often requires patience and a steadfast belief in the underlying technology and mission of the network. Your goal is to see how this commitment could potentially pay off over time. Calculating potential wealth accumulation. To estimate the potential wealth accumulation, we'll make assumptions about the future price of Pi coins based on the network's utility and adoption. Please note that these calculations are speculative and for illustrative purposes only. The actual outcomes may vary significantly. Let's assume that over 15 years Pi coins experience substantial growth, reaching an all-time high price similar to Bitcoin's journey. For the sake of this calculation, we'll assume that each Pi coin reaches a value of $60,000. Holding 33.33 Pi coins at a price of $60,000 per coin would result in a total Pi coin wealth of $2 million. This represents a substantial accumulation of wealth that can open doors to financial security and a world of opportunities. Pi network, a currency driven by utility and value. The true power of any currency lies in its utility and the demand it generates. Unlike traditional fiat currencies backed by governments and gold, Pi network derives its value from its usage. As more people embrace Pi and utilize it to purchase goods and services, its value increases exponentially. The more variety of products and services Pi can buy, the more influential it becomes in the world of finance. This self-sustaining mechanism ensures that the value of Pi is not solely determined by speculators but by everyday users, making it a powerful and stable cryptocurrency. Accessibility and mass adoption. One of the major pitfalls faced by early cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin was their lack of accessibility. Mining Bitcoin required high-end hardware and significant energy consumption, making it a pursuit restricted to a few tech-savvy enthusiasts. Pi network revolutionizes this notion by enabling anyone with a mobile device to earn Pi coins effortlessly. This inclusivity ensures that millions of people worldwide can be part of Pi's vision, laying the groundwork for mass adoption. As this young generation takes over, Pi's value is poised to skyrocket and early adopters stand to benefit the most. Having and scarcity, a unique approach. The concept of halving has been pivotal in the success of Bitcoin, driving its value by creating scarcity. However, Pi network adopts a unique approach to halving, making it even more intriguing. Halving happens exponentially based on user engagement milestones, meaning the supply limit of Pi will eventually be capped. This scarcity factor, coupled with the growing number of users, has the potential to propel Pi's value to unprecedented heights. The later one joins the Pi network, the fewer Pi coins they will possess, making early adopters key beneficiaries. Pi Marketplace, a hub of value and opportunity. The Pi Marketplace is set to be a game changer in the cryptocurrency space. As hundreds of thousands of Pi-powered e-commerce stores emerge, users will have the freedom to buy real goods and services using their Pi coins. This adds a tangible and practical dimension to the currency, creating an ecosystem of trade and value. The more people utilize Pi for daily transactions, the higher its value will climb, further enticing new users to join the network. Security and long-term viability. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires physical storage of coins and can lead to the loss of assets, Pi network's mobile-based approach ensures higher security and easier access to holdings. As more people experience the transformative effects of Pi, the network will witness continuous growth and acceptance. Pi's inherent value will not solely rely on scarcity but on its ability to empower the masses and enrich lives, overcoming doubt the key to global reach. The biggest hurdle for Pi network At this stage is skepticism and doubt. However, once these doubts are eliminated, there will be no limits to how far Pi can spread across the world. The power of community and word of mouth will play a crucial role in driving global adoption. As more people witness the positive changes Pi brings to the lives of those around them, they will naturally gravitate towards this transformative currency. Furthermore, with the active involvement of the Chinese Pi network community, China is poised to become the birthplace of a substantial number of individual Pi network millionaires. As Pi's utility grows and its adoption expands, those who have diligently accumulated Pi coins are well positioned to witness significant increases in their wealth. This accumulation of wealth among Chinese Pi network enthusiasts can lead to China boasting a remarkable concentration of millionaires who have reaped the rewards of their early adoption and belief in the transformative power of Pi. The potential for wealth in the Chinese Pi network community. The commitment and foresight of the Chinese Pi network community are likely to result in not only individual wealth but also the collective empowerment of a considerable segment of the population as China continues to play a pivotal role in the global economy. The financial stability and influence of Chinese Pi network enthusiasts can contribute to the nation's economic prosperity and the personal financial success of its citizens. Pi network represents a paradigm shift in the world of finance, unlocking the potential for global financial inclusion and prosperity. Its accessibility, utility, and unique halving mechanism make it a rare gem in the vast sea of cryptocurrencies. By understanding the underlying principles and embracing Pi's vision, early adopters stand to reap tremendous benefits in the near future. So will you be part of the next financial revolution? Does 1,333 Pi coins for 15 years or 33.33 Pi coins for 10 years pave the way to your financial freedom before the end of 2023? The answer lies in your hands. Embrace the power of Pi network and join the ranks of forward thinkers who are shaping the world's financial landscape one Pi at a time. As we conclude this exploration of the incredible potential of Pi network and its role in reshaping the world of finance, have you ever wondered how cryptocurrencies are changing the way businesses operate in China and around the world? As we know, recently the Pi network has established a presence in China as businesses adopt Pi for transactions. Chinese businesses are increasingly considering Pi coin as the latest trending payment option. The growing acceptance of Pi not only highlights its utility in real-world transactions but also brings positive prospects for its adoption and future value within the Pi network. What are your thoughts on the increasing adoption of Pi coin by Chinese businesses? Join the conversation and share your insights in the comments below. This move also reflects the stable integration of cryptocurrency into daily life and its growing presence in the rapidly evolving digital economy. Many experts believe that the reason China is prioritizing the Pi network in their country is because Pi network has achieved ISO 2022 standards, a global standard for electronic payments. In 2023, Chinese businesses are increasingly viewing Pi as the latest trending payment option. Pi is a relatively new cryptocurrency that has made waves since its inception. What sets Pi network apart is its unique approach to mining and usage, which focuses on mobile devices for security and transaction verification rather than traditional computing power. This mobile-centric approach has attracted users worldwide and is gradually becoming popular. The recent increase in Pi network adoption in Chinese businesses is evidence of the cryptocurrency's potential and its increasing suitability in the ever-changing global financial landscape. Pi network is not only an investment asset but also a practical means to conduct daily transactions for local businesses in various sectors, including retail, hotels, and e-commerce, as they begin to accept Pi network as a payment method. In addition to more traditional options like cash and credit cards, the willingness to integrate Pi network into their payment systems reflects a significant shift in the landscape of digital currencies. It underscores the increasing trust, confidence, and security of Pi coin. One of the key factors contributing to Pi network's success in China is its accessibility. Unlike some cryptocurrencies that require resource-intensive and energy-consuming mining processes, Pi coin can be mined using everyday smartphones without consuming significant time or energy, making it widely accessible to a large user base in the Pi network community. An announcement shared within the Pi network Vietnam community stated that the main net may open on October 1, 2023. The dialogue from the Pi core team is as follows. Opening the mainnet is about giving control of their finances back to ordinary people worldwide. The open mainnet will be the mysterious key to enter the pages of world history. Dr. Nicholas's goal, alongside enabling ordinary people around the world to manage their finances, is more importantly to utilize the latest blockchain technology to provide a transparent and efficient platform. On this platform, everyone can earn Pi coin through their own efforts, achieving financial freedom. The future opening of the mainnet will bring a historic moment to revolutionize human understanding. We are about financial empowerment, so let's collectively aim for the future development of this network. All the achievements of this year's core team efforts have realized the global open mainnet. As for the exact date of the mainnet opening, there is no official announcement Yet but the core team hopes that this long-awaited moment will come in the near future. Summary of Dr. Nicholas Calculus and Qingdao Fan's interview. First is addressing international infrastructure issues. Second, new user registrations will no longer be referred to as pioneers and will be changed to new members after October 1, 2023. I emphasize that there will no longer be new user registrations referred to as pioneers and will be changed to new members after October 1, 2023. Perhaps this is a crucial point and a significant milestone regarding the mainnet issue. Third is the official launch date of the global mainnet. Fourth, other networks can also run on the public chain of Pi Network. Fifth, currently the Pi Network is in good communication with payment companies like eBay and PayPal. Sixth, Dr. Nicholas stated be ready for a world connected to the Pi Network. An update from foreign media: Pi Network is gearing up to launch its mainnet and official Pi Network transactions are gradually making waves in the world of cryptocurrencies. With a unique approach to decentralized technology and a vision to empower everyday users, the Pi core team has announced that they will unveil the highly anticipated roadmap for the mainnet launch in September. This significant milestone marks a crucial step towards the official integration of the Pi blockchain network and the commencement of official Pi transactions. Since its inception, Pi Network has attracted a substantial user base primarily through its mobile app, which allows users to mine Pi coins effortlessly. The project's mission has always been to create a user-friendly and comprehensive cryptocurrency accessible to anyone with a smartphone, with millions of pioneers worldwide. Pi Network is currently transitioning from the testnet phase to the mainnet, a move aimed at redefining its ecosystem. The announcement of the upcoming roadmap expected later this month is poised to shed light on key milestones. Stay tuned to our channel for updates on this event. The cryptocurrency world is no stranger to rapid developments, but the recent surge in Pi Network's popularity and adoption in China is truly remarkable. In this essay, we'll dive into the key aspects of Pi Network's journey and why it deserves our attention. Pi Network in China, a remarkable expansion. It's no secret that China plays a significant role in the global cryptocurrency landscape. The fact that Chinese businesses are not only considering but actively embracing Pi coin as a payment option is a monumental achievement. Pi Network's journey from inception to mainstream adoption is a testament to the disruptive potential of cryptocurrencies. A unique approach to mining and usage. One of Pi Network's standout features is its innovative approach to mining and transaction verification. Instead of relying on traditional computing power, Pi Network focuses on mobile devices, making it more accessible to everyday users. This mobile-centric approach has led to its increasing popularity as people worldwide see the value in participating in the crypto ecosystem without the need for expensive equipment. ISO 2022 standards achievement, a big deal. Achieving ISO 2022 standards in 2023 is no small feat. This global standard for electronic payments is a significant milestone for Pi Network, showcasing its commitment to meeting the highest industry standards. It's a clear signal that Pi Network aims to provide a secure and efficient platform for users around the world. The mainnet launch, a step toward mainstream adoption. The upcoming mainnet launch is a pivotal moment in Pi Network's journey. It signifies a transition from the testnet phase to the official integration of the Pi blockchain network. This move aims to redefine the ecosystem and set the stage for broader adoption. It's a step toward making cryptocurrencies a part of everyday life, and that's what we're all about in the crypto world. Now I want to hear from you, my fellow crypto warriors. What are your thoughts on Pi Network's journey? Are you as excited as I am about its potential? Drop your comments below and let's keep this crypto conversation going. Your insights are invaluable and they shape the future of the crypto space. Remember, the crypto world is all about adaptation and evolution. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep hodling on, my friends. Together we'll ride this exciting wave of innovation and transformation. In the financial world, Pi Network's ascent in China and its unique approach to cryptocurrency adoption are making waves in the crypto community. With the ISO 2022 standards achievement and the upcoming mainnet launch, Pi Network is positioning itself for a future where cryptocurrencies are an integral part of our lives. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and let's continue to explore the limitless possibilities of the crypto world. Thank you. Pi Network is all about the supply and demand of Pi, especially after they launched the open mainnet, but today we're focusing on just one piece of the puzzle. Can you envision Pi Network's vibrant future? Picture this: for Pi to thrive, it relies on active trading, but what if Pi were not tradable on exchanges? Could Pi risk stagnation without these exchanges? So here's the question: do we need Pi to be tradable on exchanges? Are you one of those individuals ready to step up and breathe life into the Pi market through increased trading activity? Share your thoughts and ideas on how this vital element can contribute to Pi's success. Think about it like this: when you've got something everyone wants but not enough to go around, the value shoots up. It's like having 3 candy bars but 10 friends want them. Those candy bars become pure gold, and when you're down to just 1 candy bar and the demand's still high, that's when things get crazy. That last candy bar becomes a treasure. Now let's get real. Take Bitcoin for instance. It started with just a few enthusiasts mining it, and now it's worth thousands of dollars per coin. That's the power of supply And demand in action. Now let's start with a fundamental economic principle. When demand exceeds supply, the value of a commodity rises. Think of it like this easy example again. If you have 3 oranges but 10 people want to buy them, the scarcity of oranges makes their price go up, and when you're down to your last orange and people are still eager to buy, the price skyrockets because oranges have become increasingly rare. So how does this apply to Pi Network? Well, we're going to explore 2 groups of Pi owners and see how they affect the market. Group 1 are Pi holders with a substantial stash in their wallet. They are long-term Pi Network miners. These folks have been mining Pi for quite a while. Their commitment to the Pi Network is unwavering as they've stuck around through thick and thin. They believe in Pi's future, so they don't rush to spend all their Pi coins easily. Instead, they choose to lock some of it in the mechanism. On the other hand, we have the recruitment champions, those who referred so many people to join Pi Network. They are heavy recruiters. They're strong believers in Pi's potential, and they know not to spend all their Pi. They too opt for the locking mechanism. Some might even keep a significant Pi reserve for future use. Their actions help drive Pi Network's growth. These Pi holders with a substantial amount of P often prefer to lock their PE for 1 to 3 years with a minimum lockup of 50%. They retain a portion for immediate spending. And now we have Group 2. They hold X Pi coins. Also, they are long-term miners but with few Pi coins. Similar to the first group, these individuals have been part of Pi for a while. However, they might not have as much Pi as others. To catch up, they need to lock their Pi for a more extended period, typically 1 to 3 years, with at least 50% of their Pi. The small Pi owners. This subgroup either doesn't lock their Pi or locks only a tiny portion, less than 25%, and they choose a shorter lock time. They might not be deeply involved in the Pi community and participate mainly for financial gain without a comprehensive understanding of cryptocurrencies or the Pi network. Now, if we break down the percentages, approximately 25% of individuals in each group lock up over 50% of their Pi for 1 to 3 years. This means that around 75% of the total Pi supply is locked up in the early stages. Consequently, the Pi available for circulation on the market is relatively low, which contributes to its scarcity. However, this doesn't prevent some individuals from selling their Pi. There will always be those who don't fully grasp Pi's value or are compelled to sell due to unforeseen circumstances. The locking mechanism plays a crucial role. It maintains a low initial circulating supply, which enhances scarcity. This in turn reduces the likelihood of everyone rushing to sell their Pi at once. Furthermore, it ensures there are buyers in the market, essential for creating a thriving and active Pi marketplace. Can you envision Pi Network's vibrant future? Picture this: for Pi to thrive, it relies on active trading. But what if Pi were not tradable on exchanges? Could Pi risk stagnation without these exchanges? So here's the question: do we need Pi to be tradable on exchanges? Are you one of those individuals ready to step up and breathe life into the Pi market through increased trading activity? Share your thoughts and ideas on how this vital element can contribute to Pi's success. Wow, I've been mining Pi, so I just had to dive into this fascinating breakdown of Pi Network supply and demand dynamics. First off, kudos to the Pi core team for laying out these critical insights in such a comprehensive manner. Let's break it down. We started by explaining a fundamental economic principle that anyone who's ventured into the world of cryptocurrencies should understand: supply and demand. Comparing it to the example of oranges is brilliant because it simplifies the concept and relates it to the Pi network. Music. Now let's get into these 2 primary groups of Pi holders. Group 1, Pi holders with a substantial stash, the long-term miners. These are the early adopters, the true believers in Pi Network's vision. They've been mining for a while, which not only shows their dedication but also hints at their strong belief in Pi's potential. The fact that they opt for locking some of their Pi instead of spending it all is a testament to their commitment. The recruitment champions. These individuals are the lifeblood of Pi Network's growth. They've recruited many others, which means they have a deep understanding of Pi's potential. They understand the value of holding on to their Pi for the long term, which is why they too choose the locking mechanism. It's noteworthy that these Pi holders usually opt to lock their Pi for 1 to 3 years with at least 50% locked. This strategic approach not only ensures they have Pi for future use but also supports a stable Pi ecosystem. Group 2, the XP owners, the long-term miners with few Pi. These Pi holders might not have accumulated a massive stash, but their long-term commitment is evident. They understand the importance of catching up with the early miners and lock up at least 50% of their Pi for 1 to 3 years. Music. The small Pi owners. Music. This subgroup, though holding a smaller amount of Pi, plays an essential role in the Pi network ecosystem. While some may not lock their Pi, those who do often choose shorter lock times. They might not be as deeply involved, but they are part of the network's diverse fabric. Here's where it gets fascinating. When we do the math, roughly a quarter of individuals in each group are locking up more than 50% of their Pi for 1 to 3 years. This essentially means that a significant chunk, around 75% of the total Pi supply, is locked up in the early stages. That's a compelling statistic. Now the critical question is, why does this matter? It all boils down to scarcity, my friends. The Pi that's readily available for trading on the market remains relatively low. This naturally drives up demand and prices. It's an excellent strategy for maintaining value and preventing massive sell-offs. Of course, as the video rightly points out, this doesn't mean that nobody will ever sell their Pi. There will always be those who may not fully grasp Pi's potential or are in situations That necessitates selling. However, the locking mechanism plays a pivotal role in shaping the market dynamics. This video provides a comprehensive look at Pi Network's supply and demand strategy, emphasizing the significance of the locking mechanism. It's a brilliant approach that maintains scarcity, keeps the market dynamic, and ensures there are buyers. All components of Pi Network's future success. Remember, as we navigate the world of cryptocurrencies, understanding these intricacies is key. It's all about striking the right balance between supply and demand, and Pi Network seems to be onto something promising here. The whispers and the excitement spreading like wildfire across the Pi Network communities. We're in for a wild ride. Alright, get ready, because today we're going to uncover the biggest mystery. Why are the new Pi Network pioneers being selected for KYC more often than senior pioneers who join Pi Network? Early in the beginning, the answers will surprise you, and we're about to share every single reason behind it. So fasten your seat belts, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to unlock the mysteries behind KYC and the Pi Network. Are you ready? Well then, let's get started. So what is the reason? Number 1, the first reason is to protect the Pi Network coin from being misused. Imagine the Pi core team as not just regular players but strategic grandmasters of the crypto chessboard. They've meticulously analyzed every move in this game, and guess what? They're ensuring that Pi's integrity remains as solid as a vault. Now, why KYC? For the newbies, you ask. Well, it's like putting an armored shield around the Pi Network. These fresh faces, they're not swimming in Pi coins like Scrooge McDuck in a pool of gold. They're more like savvy investors who tread carefully by granting KYC access to these newcomers. The core team ensures that the Pi ecosystem stays rock solid and untouchable. Think about it, when you don't have a vast treasure trove of Pi coins at your disposal, you're naturally more cautious with what you've got. So with any mischievous characters tried to misuse Pi coins, they'd find themselves hitting a wall. The KYC process acts as a gatekeeper, letting in only those who are here for the long haul and serious about Pi's mission. So while some might be worried about potential misuse, the truth is that the Pi core team has everything under control. They're like crypto watchdogs, making sure that every Pi transaction is on the up and up. So next time you see that KYC invitation, remember, it's not just a formality, it's a vital part of Pi's security strategy, keeping our beloved coin safe and sound. So folks, what would be the second reason? The second reason is to protect the Pi coin price. KYC for the rookies isn't just about safety, it's like a secret insurance policy for the Pi coin price. You see, these new pioneers, they're not rolling in Pi coins, they're more like casual spenders in a thrift shop. They've got pocket change in Pi, and they're not about to make it rain all at once. Now, what's the magic here? It's called thriftiness. My friends, these newcomers, they're like the savviest shoppers you've ever seen. They know they've got a limited stash of Pi, and they're not about to splurge like a kid in a candy store. Instead, they're pinching those Pi pennies, stretching them out over the long haul. And guess what? That, my friends, is a secret recipe for a Pi coin that's as strong and valuable as an ancient treasure chest. When you have a bunch of newcomers carefully managing their Pi, it puts the brakes on any wild spending sprees. This kind of careful management and cautious spending keeps Pi's price steady and even sends it soaring. So don't be surprised when you see the Pi coin price steadily climbing. It's all thanks to the KYC newcomers who are playing it smart. They're not just huddling, they're creating a rock-solid foundation for Pi's value that'll make your crypto-loving heart sing. So keep an eye on those KYC invites, my friends. They're not just invitations, they're the guardians of Pi's price, ensuring it rises to the moon and beyond. Now, the third reason is protecting the Pi coin's total supply. KYC for the newcomers is like a secret safeguard for the entire Pi coin supply. How, you ask? Well, it all comes down to simple economic supply and demand, my friends. Picture this: newcomers to the Pi Network aren't exactly rolling in Pi coins. They've got modest, even meager balances to their names, and here's the kicker: that's a good thing. Why? Because it means we won't have a flood of Pi coins pouring into the market like a burst dam. You see, when you've got a bunch of newcomers with limited Pi coins, it puts a natural cap on the total supply that enters the ecosystem. And what does that do? It keeps Pi in check. It ensures that the Pi Network doesn't get flooded with an oversupply of coins, which could lead to instability and wild price fluctuations. So next time you spot a newcomer going through that KYC process, remember, they're not just getting their entry ticket, they're helping maintain the delicate balance of supply and demand in the Pi Network. At the gates, ensuring that Pi remains a valuable and stable cryptocurrency for all of us. It's economics at its finest, my friends, and it's what keeps Pi on the path to greatness. The fourth reason is creating scarcity of the Pi Network coin. You ever heard of the word scarcity? It's what makes diamonds so darn precious, and guess what? KYC for our fresh-faced pioneers creates this magical scarcity right here in the Pi Network. Now picture this: our seasoned pioneers, they're wise old owls when it comes to KYC. They know its value like it's the crown jewel in a treasure chest, and here's where it gets exciting. KYC isn't handed out like candy on Halloween. Oh no, my friends, it's something that's rarer than a unicorn sighting. Imagine KYC as that elusive gemstone, that secret treasure buried deep in the digital landscape everybody wants. Everybody's chasing after it, but guess what? Not everyone gets a piece of this pie, and that, my friends, is what makes it so darn valuable. It's like being on a quest for the Holy Grail, except the Holy Grail is KYC, the rarity, the exclusivity. It's what keeps our pioneers hungry and eager to get their hands on it. So when you see those pioneers flashing their KYC badges, know this: they're not just pioneers, they're part of an elite. They're the ones who understand that in the world of pie, scarcity is what makes our journey so thrilling. It's like mining for digital gold. And the KYC is the treasure chest that everybody's digging for. It's a crypto adventure like no other, and it's happening right here, right now. The reason number 5 is creating demand. It's not just about KYC, it's about creating a tidal wave of demand that's shaking up the entire Pi network community. So here's the scoop: KYC isn't just a fancy badge, it's a ticket to crypto stardom. And guess what? Our old pioneers, they've got their eyes on it and they bat. It's like watching a race where everyone's sprinting to the finish line, but the finish line is that golden KYC. Invite the envy, the anticipation. It's electric. It's like being at the front row of a rock concert and the headliner is KYC. These old pioneers, they're not just envious, they're practically itching to get their hands on it. The competition for KYC, my friends, it's off the charts, and it's making waves in the Pi network community. Like a tsunami, I imagine it as a showdown in the Wild West. Everyone's reaching for their holsters, ready for a high-stakes duel. It's like a crypto game of poker, and KYC is the royal flush that everyone's vying for. This demand, it's like jet fuel for the Pi network, propelling it to new heights. So when you see the competition heating up, know that it's not just a race, it's a crypto showdown of epic proportions. The demand for KYC, it's not just a buzz, it's a thunderous roar echoing through the Pi network, and it's taking us on a thrilling ride through the world of crypto like never before. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. What is the reason number 6? The reason number 6 is creating global value. It's all about creating global value. You see, the newcomers in the Pi network, they might be spending just a handful of Pi coins, but they're doing something remarkable. They're waving their magic wands and driving up the value of Pi like it's a crypto potion. Now, how does this magic happen, you ask? Well, it's a simple equation: scarcity plus demand equals a valuable global currency. Picture it like this: imagine you're collecting rare baseball cards. The rarer they are, the more valuable they become. The same goes for our beloved Pi coin. With KYC in the hands of these newcomers, they're spending their Pi coins wisely, not going on wild spending sprees like a kid in a candy store. And what does this careful spending do? It sends a signal to the crypto world that Pi is something special, something worth holding on to. It's like watching a plant grow into a mighty tree. Each careful transaction, each Pi coin spent with thought, it's like nurturing Pi's growth into a global powerhouse. And before you know it, the world takes notice. The value of Pi begins to soar, and we've got ourselves a valuable global currency right here in the Pi network. So remember this, my friends: these newcomers might be spending small, but they're painting a bigger picture, one where Pi is not just a cryptocurrency, it's a global sensation. It's like watching a humble caterpillar transform into a majestic butterfly. And the crypto world is buzzing about it. Stay tuned, because Pi's global value is on the rise, and we're all part of this thrilling journey. The reason number 7 is valuing Pi coins for old users. You might be wondering, what about the veterans? Well, fear not, because they're not left behind in this grand crypto journey. Here's how it works: our new pioneers, they're like trendsetters in the Pi network. They set the market price, they make the moves, and they're at the forefront of it all. But what does this mean for our trusty old pioneers? It means they get to follow suit, and it's a good thing. You see, by letting the new pioneers take the lead and set the price, our veterans can manage their Pi coins more effectively. They can secure their precious assets without burning through them too quickly. It's like having a team of financial advisors right at your fingertips. Imagine it as a dance. The new pioneers lead, setting the tempo and rhythm, and our veterans, they follow gracefully, choosing their steps wisely. It's a symphony of crypto harmony where everyone's in sync. So while the new pioneers make waves and create opportunities, our seasoned pioneers get to ride the tide and ensure their Pi coins are well preserved. It's a win-win situation, my friends, where both the old and the new thrive in this incredible Pi network ecosystem. So when you see our pioneers making strategic moves and navigating the crypto waters with finesse, know that it's all part of the grand plan. It's about valuing our Pi coins, old and new, and ensuring that we all come out as winners in this thrilling crypto adventure. Finally, the final reason is avoiding wastage. When we invite new pioneers to go through the KYC process, we're not just protecting the Pi network, we're also preventing wastage. It's like a double win for our crypto ecosystem. Here's the scoop: KYC isn't just about who gets in, it's also about who stays and plays the long game. By inviting the newcomers to the KYC club, we're sending a clear message to those who might be thinking about a quick sell the moment their Pi coins hit the market. Not so fast, my friends. This way we're discouraging the get-rich-quick mentality, and we're promoting a sustainable and robust Pi ecosystem. It's like planting seeds and patiently waiting for a bountiful harvest instead of plucking the fruits before they ripen. You see, when everyone knows that they can't just rush to sell their Pi coins, it encourages a mindset of holding on to those precious coins, nurturing them, and allowing the Pi ecosystem to flourish over time. It's a smart move that ensures the longevity and health of our crypto world. So when you hear about new pioneers going through KYC, remember that it's not just about inviting, it's about preserving the integrity of Pi, ensuring that it thrives for years to come. It's like tending to a garden, my friends, and the result is a flourishing Pi ecosystem that benefits us all. It's crypto wisdom at its finest, and it's happening right here in the Pi network. So there you have it, folks, the Pi network's best kept secret straight from the rumor mill. What do you think about these? Pi network has successfully passed a comprehensive security check with a score of 68.11 by a leading global security audit agency. What are your thoughts on the Pi network's recent security audit score of 68.11? Do you believe this reassures the community about the safety of their personal information and assets within the blockchain ecosystem? Dr. Nicholas and his dedicated team at Pi Network are meticulously applying the final touches to their project. They understand that Pi Network is destined to be utilized by masses worldwide, and they prioritize the security and privacy of their users above all else. As highlighted in a previous video, pioneers within the Pi Network community eagerly anticipate the launch of the Pi Network. However, a significant portion of the community remains concerned about revealing their identities to the public. This ongoing concern has led to delays in the open mainnet launch of Pi Network. The delays in Pi Network's open mainnet launch, due to concerns about revealing identities, have been a topic of discussion. How important do you think it is for blockchain projects to balance security measures like KYC with user privacy, and what impact might this have on the future adoption of secure blockchain ecosystems? The reason behind these delays is the need to ensure that as Pi Network continues to attract more users, a significant number of them can successfully pass Know Your Customer KYC identification process. The core team at Pi Network is acutely aware of these apprehensions and is committed to addressing them. They are conducting comprehensive security checks to provide the Pi Network community with the utmost reassurance regarding the safety of their personal information and assets. In the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, security is paramount. What additional security measures do you think blockchain projects like Pi Network should implement to ensure the safety of users' digital assets and privacy? I would like to remind you that the Pi Network, a blockchain project that has been gaining popularity recently, has reached a significant milestone in their ongoing efforts to maintain the security and integrity of their platform. Pi Network has announced the successful completion of a comprehensive security audit conducted by a renowned security auditing agency. The 68-11 score achieved by Pi Network provides strong assurance of the security and reliability of this blockchain project. Blockchain has become the foundation for many innovations in the world of finance and technology. Success of a blockchain project depends not only on innovation but also on its security and smooth operation. This is why security testing is a crucial step in the development of blockchain projects like Pi Network. The blockchain ecosystem is a dynamic environment full of potential for innovation and opportunities. But it also comes with risks and challenges, especially related to security as a fundamental pillar that must be rigorously maintained in every blockchain project. Dirty is about protecting digital assets such as cryptocurrencies and tokens stored on the blockchain. If the ecosystem is not secure, users are at risk of losing their assets due to attacks or security breaches. Blockchain is a distributed ledger that records all security transactions, ensuring the integrity and tamper resistance of this data. If the integrity of the data is compromised, the entire blockchain system can be compromised. Blockchain users typically want to maintain their privacy, and security includes protecting against privacy violations and unwanted disclosure of personal information within the blockchain ecosystem. Smart contracts play a crucial role in many blockchain projects. How can these projects ensure the adequate security and auditing of smart contracts to prevent significant losses and vulnerabilities? Many blockchain projects must adhere to current rules and regulations, especially regarding Know Your Customer KYC and anti-money laundering AML compliance. This compliance requires a high level of security and user data management. Despite stringent security efforts, accidents and losses can still occur. Therefore, emergency recovery plans must be in place to ensure ecosystems can recover quickly from disruptions. Every step in developing blockchain projects must be carefully considered to uncover potential security vulnerabilities. Security testing and auditing are integral parts of the development process. Strong security ensures transparency and trust for users and stakeholders, enabling the adoption of a secure blockchain ecosystem. Security in the blockchain ecosystem also includes managing private keys, which are the keys to accessing digital assets. Appropriate methods must be used to protect these keys from unauthorized access. Pi Network chose a leading security audit agency known for their diligence and professionalism in testing and evaluating blockchain projects. They have an experienced team skilled in identifying potential vulnerabilities and ensuring the security of blockchain projects. These security auditors are known for their thorough testing and evaluation of various aspects of blockchain security, including code evaluation, vulnerability discovery, and simulated attack testing to ensure that blockchain projects operate at the highest level of security. They work closely with various stakeholders in the blockchain industry, including blockchain projects, exchanges, and associations, to stay up to date with the latest security developments. In this security audit, STIC conducted a comprehensive and in-depth examination of the Pi Network. This included evaluating core system smart contracts and network security. The results of this audit, marked with a security score of 68.11, demonstrate the high level of security In this project, this score reflects evaluations performed by top auditing organizations such as STIC, who thoroughly tested and assessed various security aspects of the project. A high security score is evidence of strong commitment to security and dedication to user security and project integrity. A high security score not only builds user and investor confidence but also serves as a guide for continuous security improvements and updates. Projects can use the results of security audits to identify areas for security enhancement. Security is an ongoing journey, and blockchain projects must continuously monitor and update their security measures in line with the latest developments in security. With a groundbreaking feature that's set to revolutionize the way pioneers connect in the Pi network, it is called Stake Direct Messages, Stake DMs, and it's an absolute game changer. Even now you can chat with Pi core team members including Dr. Nicholas and anyone you want with this new feature. So what does this mean for the progress of the Pi network project, and what does it mean for you pioneers and the open mainnet in general? Picture this: yes, you can now access any pioneer in the network through direct messages. But there's a twist: you'll be staking Pi cryptocurrency to initiate those messages. It's not just messaging, it's a commitment to meaningful connections. Since Pi Network's launch in 2019, peers, moderators, and the core team have been relying on Pi chats for updates, discussions, and good old-fashioned socializing. But as Pi chat's popularity soared, pioneers have clamored for direct messages, and their wish has been granted with Stake DMs. Pi Network pioneers can now connect one-on-one, thanks to a Web3 mechanism designed to foster genuine connections while street ping out spam and unwanted communications. It's like a digital secret handshake for pioneers, and it's turning up the signal-to-noise ratio. But here's the kicker: it's not just about Pi chat. This is part of Pi Network's grand vision for Web3, extending beyond blockchain technology. It's about self-governance, accountability, and an enriched online experience. Stake DMs is the second chapter in their Web3 journey, using cryptocurrency to incentivize authenticity and disincentivize spam. It's all about quality online interactions and a healthier digital world. So what's in it for you? You'll harness the power of Pi to connect more privately, laying the groundwork for group chats, channels, and even diverse media sharing. It's all starting with one-on-one direct messaging, the smallest unit of online human communication, and this feature isn't limited to Pi chat. It's a stepping stone for a broader ecosystem that includes marketplaces, forums, and social apps. Pi Network is opening the doors for external parties too, all while safeguarding its members with an anti-spam system. It's a win-win for Pi cryptocurrency and the entire community. How does it work, you ask? Pioneers will stake Pi to initiate a one-on-one message mage request. It's not a cost, it's a commitment to meaningful connections. If the recipient accepts, the stake Pi is returned, but if they decline, it becomes a reward for the pioneers. The power is in the hands of the recipient, and their choice is purely based on whether the connection is meaningful. No extrinsic rewards here. Plus, the minimum staked amount adjusts automatically, making it fair for all. Pioneers say goodbye to spam and hello to genuine connections. Stake DMs isn't just a feature, it's a philosophy. It's about putting people first, motivating connections, conversations, and raising the bar for online interactions. Whether it's Pi's KYC solution or fireside forums content moderation, Pi Network is all about fostering authenticity, accountability, and quality interactions in the Web3 universe. So crypto enthusiasts, get ready to stake your claim in the Pi Network revolution with Stake DMs. It's a game changer, and it's all about building a more connected and genuine online world. Stay tuned for more updates, because this is just the beginning of something truly epic. Stay bullish, my friends. The announcement says that the Pi core team is excited to announce the latest product feature integrating Pi cryptocurrency on a core team app, Stake Direct Messages, Stake DMs, on the Pi chat app. This new feature allows pioneers, Pi Network members, access to any individual in the network via direct message by staking Pi when initiating a message request. Since Pi Network officially launched on March 14, 2019, pioneers, moderators, and core team members have relied on Pi Chats, a built-in messaging solution in the Pi app, to have discussions about updates, product releases, and general questions, or just to socialize through an open format. Consist of channels and topics. As Pi Chats network-wide adoption and daily usage increased over the years, and the decentralized building and collaboration efforts in the ecosystem grew, pioneers who have asked for the ability to send each other direct messages, and now with the introduction of stake, members across the Pi Network community can message each other one-to-one, thanks to a Web3 mechanism designed to incentivize constructive connections while being unwanted communications. With this been addictive to Pi Chat's functionality, we can prove an innovative solution in high-signal social communication on lean, deepening the utility of Pi and building a richer experience for pioneers worldwide. Continuing Pi's Web3 vision, Pi Network has always believed that Web3 goes beyond the blockchain technology that serves as the layer of the ownership, digital assets, storage, and distribution. It's also about enabling self-governance and ensuring accountability, expanding on the novel integration of Pi cryptocurrency on Fireside Forum to address social content curation. Stake DMs is Pi Network's second initiative, using Web3 token economics to optimize the community experience and address social access through its use of cryptocurrency to incentivize genuine and valuable connections and disincentivize spam and information overload. Stake DMs reaffirms Pi Network's Commitment to creating new quality internet experiences with authenticity, constructive conversations, accountability, and healthier online social interactions with staked DMs will provide immediate utility of Pi for pioneers to connect more privately while powering the potential on-ramp to grow into more complex chat-based social interactions, such as group chats and channels, and expand into more diverse types of media inside chats. And starting with one-on-one direct messaging, the smallest unit of online human communication, allows us to build the first atoms of a crypto-fueled system for social access. With chat or direct messages being an essential component for many services and applications, this feature can expand to become an integrable component of the ecosystem. Infrastructure for other Pi apps like marketplaces, forums, and social apps to facilitate their app operations. Moreover, this feature creates a generic interfacing mechanism, paying Pi for access even for external parties outside of Pi network to do outreach into the Pi community while protecting members with the crypto-enabled anti-spam system based on stakes, thus creating utility for Pi cryptocurrency and benefiting the whole Pi community. How it works with Pi Chat Stake DMs: pioneers are required to stake a certain amount of Pi to initiate a request for a one-on-one direct message with another pioneer in the Pi Chat app. The requirement to stake itself already deters spam by increasing the costs of spamming, but the system also has the goal of facilitating accessibility and meaningful connections. That's why it's a stake, not a cost. If the message request is rejected, the requester forfeits their staked Pi. If the message request is accepted, the requester will reclaim their staked Pi. The message recipient has the full power to reject or accept message requests. Moreover, their choices are completely based on their genuine assessment of whether this connection is meaningful for them and not incentivized by extrinsic rewards. The minimum staked amount will also be automatically adjusted as the interactions in the network increase based on the behavior of both the specific target recipient and the message senders. For example, should members abuse the messaging privilege by sending excessive automated messages or spam, they will not only forfeit their staked Pi, but they will be subject to higher stakes to start a new request. This solution introduces a revolutionary approach to deterring unwanted people from sending uncontrolled amounts of unsolicited messages and expands the utility of the Pi cryptocurrency within the ecosystem, all while providing minimal drag on the positive social interactions and collaborations. So many of our pioneers are eager to engage in design rationale similar to how Fireside Forum allows millions of pioneers worldwide to spend their Pi to interact on a human and social app using tokenomic design to moderate content stake. Provides our community and potentially the external world the means to spend Pi to gain protected access to pioneers in a decentralized way for healthier online social connections. Staked DMs allows for a deeper, more granular approach to communication, empowering pioneers to form individual bonds beyond or within their generalized communities. It is designed to provide an unprecedented solution for balancing the needs between accessibility and protection, between scalability and control of information overload, while ensuring the genuine motivation behind each acceptance of a connection. Addressing the problems with Web 2. The utilization of direct messaging functionalities on traditional Web 2 platforms comes with its fair share of difficulties. Web 2 direct messaging usually gets stuck in the dilemma between complete inaccessibility and tons of spam and noises. Individuals frequently come across the issue of receiving unsolicited messages and spam, which undermines the genuine of their interactions and inundates them with irrelevant content. The current methods for screening out such content often prove inadequate, resulting in important messages from verified users being missed and compromising the overall quality of the messaging experience. Or equally common in the Web3 space, spammers attempt to leverage the passion of the community for personal gain, overwhelming otherwise useful channels and communities on platforms like Telegram and Discord with spam and unsolicited content. The intent behind staked DMs is to provide a groundbreaking leap in allowing pioneers to connect across Pi's decentralized environment in a way that disincentivizes spam and incentivizes more organic communications, including not just text but image and video sharing. In the future, as well as Pi network continues to grow into a community of tens of millions of interconnected and KYC verified humans who mine Pi cryptocurrency, develop apps, and create utility for the ecosystem. This feature is crucial for reinforcing authentic communications among them by creating opportunities for collaboration and maintaining quality content. With crypto stake direct messaging, we can provide opportunities for connections at scale while still providing a high signal-to-noise ratio. Stake DMs thus provides intrinsic motivations to foster genuine connections that emphasize meaningful collaboration rather than providing extrinsic motivation or monetization for people to connect with others. Like some past Web 2 attempts to integrate economics and gating noises, this moves beyond the typical Web 2 pay-to-play models and dampens the outreach of unwanted or bad actors while facilitating organic and welcomed outreach. A people-first approach. This strategy is designed to put people first, incentivizing them to connect with each other and engage in relevant conversations that cultivate a higher standard of interaction. Product iterations will follow the release today to continuously align with the strategy. Whether it be Pi's KYC solution securing authentic human participation, Fireside Forms Pi integration to moderate behavior and curate social media content, or Pi Stake DMs on chats, to the authentic nature of Pioneers conversations, Pi Network hopes to provide multiple models and methods based on Web3 infrastructure and tokenomics that encourage online human authenticity, accountability, and quality interaction. Let's stop here for now, and please support my channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, and subscribing to enjoy more update. Up this video, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you for sticking around and joining me for this important discussion. Your engagement and interest in topics like blockchain security make this community vibrant and insightful. Remember, your thoughts and questions are invaluable, so please share them in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and explore the exciting world of blockchain technology together. Keep on supporting our channel and the Pi Network community by taking a moment to engage with this content. Subscribe. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel to stay updated on the latest insights and developments in the world of cryptocurrency and Pi Network. Like, if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up to show your appreciation and help others discover this valuable information. Share this video with your friends, family, and fellow Pi Network enthusiasts. Spread the knowledge and empower others to join the journey of financial transformation. Please drop a comment. We value your thoughts and insights. Share your opinions, questions, or experiences in the comments section below. Engage in meaningful discussions with the Pi Network community. Thank you for watching and being a part of this exciting journey. Your support and active participation are key to unlocking the full potential of Pi Network together. See you in the next video.